Kobe reverse layup to score. Man, little backdoor. Kobe scores on the slam. He's gonna score. And dunk Lakers.
In an interview, Kobe mentioned, "You want first place? Come play with me. You want second place? Go play somewhere else." We know Kobe worked harder than everyone else. Kobe's impact on the game to this day is huge. And over the years, we know that everything Kobe accomplished was a direct result of his skill sets and not luck. Throughout this video, we're going to walk through how Kobe showed up and earned his stripes in the NBA, and that nothing was given to him. If there is anything right off the bat to define the difference between Kobe Bryant and everyone else, it's one thing: Mamba Mentality. Kobe was relentless about this motto, and it became a way of life rather than just basketball, and it showed up in his 4 a.m. rule. Since his high school days, he would wake up earlier than everyone else to focus on his craft, and by the time his peers joined in the morning to work out, he had already put in a workout by himself. Over time, this one move started to pay off because he never stopped. The gap between skills from Kobe to his competition started to widen. Simply put, there was no magic. Kobe outworked everyone. He knew the power of having the right mindset and the major impact between choosing full focus and avoiding distractions. Let this alone be the lens you look through in this video. Kobe is known for a lot of things, but his work ethic is truly what set him apart. Many people compared him to playing like Michael Jordan since they were both the hardest workers on the court. The way Kobe dunked was so explosive, like Michael. Against the Spurs on Christmas Day in 1999, Kobe runs up with Jaren Jackson in the lane and makes a massive dunk over him. But it doesn't end there. Against the Phoenix Suns in the 2006 playoffs, Kobe absolutely soars through the air on this dunk. Now let's turn up the heat a little on these dunks. Against the Brooklyn Nets on February 5th, 2013, Kobe runs from the three-point line to make a cut through Gerald Wallace and Chris Humphries. Check out the slow-mo on this one.
For somebody to challenge him and nobody came quick enough.
The way he jumps with both defenders' hands in the air and still makes the dunk is insane. And yet, we know Kobe still has a few tricks up his sleeve. Check out these next two dunks.
Kobe Bryant with the reverse.
Bryant to the basket, inside! Oh, what a finish from Bryant.
It's clear that Kobe had something special from the beginning.
The Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School.
Drafted to the NBA right out of high school, Kobe stood out. The interesting part about this draft was he didn't go first overall, or second, or third. He actually ended up becoming the 13th selection and was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets, who then traded Kobe to the Lakers. Sounds like the Hornets missed out. When he was drafted, his parents had to co-sign his contract because Kobe was only 17 at the time and had to wait till he was 18 to sign on his own. Kobe became the youngest NBA starter in NBA history. He ended up winning the 1997 NBA dunk contest and became the youngest dunk champion at 18, and also started to put up over 30-point games by his second season. Even at the early stages of his career, people started talking. He's playing like Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. Kobe was showing up as if he was the first pick overall. During the 1998-99 season, Kobe really started making himself known in the league in his third year as he started every game, and then season 4 came along. Entering the 1999-2000 season, Kobe became one of the main shooting guards in the league. When Phil Jackson incorporated the same triangle offense he used with the Bulls to win their 6 championships, Kobe and Shaq rose to the elite class of the league. But during the preseason that year, Kobe had to take 6 weeks off at the start due to a broken hand against the Washington Wizards. But what's crazy is that Kobe still played the rest of the game. He put up 18 points and had no turnovers in 30 minutes. The funny part about all of this is that Kobe didn't even realize his hand was broken until the next morning when he started to really feel the pain. This is where Kobe's Mamba mentality came in. He took the 6 weeks to rest, but we know he still trained one way or another. When Kobe came back, he led the team in assists and steals per game. In his 66 games played that year, he put up 22.5 points per game. But that wasn't the end of it. Kobe then led the Lakers to their first NBA title since 19 1988. Over the next 2 years, Kobe led the Lakers to win 2 more NBA titles. There hadn't been a team to three-peat since Michael Jordan and the Bulls. At this point, you can't say this is all luck. Kobe Bryant was all skill. During the next season, Kobe put up 28.5 points per game. He also led the team in assists. Despite only winning 56 games that year, the Lakers responded in the playoffs with a 15-1 record, sweeping the first 3 rounds and losing 1 game to the 76ers in the NBA Finals. On top of that, Kobe led the Lakers to win 2 more NBA titles in 2009 and 2010. No one has come close to getting a double three-peat since Michael Jordan. Now, so far, we've tackled Kobe's mentality. We've seen how he became the hardest working guy on the court, witnessed his explosive dunks, and led the Lakers to the first three-peat since the Bulls in '98. It's clear that Kobe responds to every challenge he faces at the perfect time. And speaking of perfect timing, let's take a look at some of Kobe's clutch moments that draw 100% of Kobe's skills. On April 14th, 2004, it was the last game of the season with the Lakers facing the Portland Trail Blazers. During the fourth quarter with 8 seconds left, the Lakers are down by 3. Gary Payton inbounds the ball with 8 seconds left to Kobe, now being guarded at the three-point line by Ruben Patterson, and yet with 1.1 seconds left, Kobe makes what looks like an impossible three-pointer to tie the game. Now, if you thought that was the end of it, let's head into overtime. It's the second overtime in the same game against the Trailblazers. The Lakers are down by 2. The Blazers are 2 seconds left from winning the game, but then Kobe at the three-point line again takes the shot and hits the three-pointer with 0.1 seconds left. This game was absolutely insane and will forever go down in history as one of the most clutch performances of all time. Now hold on tight because we ain't done yet. In 1998 against the Charlotte Hornets, it's the fourth quarter and the game is tied at 94 apiece. Kobe has the ball with 4 seconds left. He drives the ball inside the field to make the 2-point shot with 1 second left, and the rest is history.
2 seconds, 1 second, Kobe pump fake, Kobe for the win!
Even the commentators mention how it's been said that he's patterning his game like Michael Jordan in his clutch moments. Another moment was on December 4th, 2009 against the Miami Heat. The Lakers are down by 2 with 3.1 seconds left in the game. Artest looks to inbound the ball and makes it to Kobe. Kobe brings the ball to the three-point line and makes the shot with 0.8 seconds left in the game.
Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer, banks it in!
And banks it to bring the win to the Lakers by 1 point. What can't this man do? Here's a fun one. This isn't so much a buzzer beater, but the Lakers are against the shot clock. Against the Dallas Mavericks on April 17, 2005. It's the fourth quarter and the Lakers have 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Kobe has the ball at the three-point line, spins, and banks a left-handed shot. Remember when we said what can't this man do? Check out these next plays, y'all. Against OKC, Kobe makes a shot from behind the backboard.
Give me a break! Welcome to the circus!
Speaking of the backboard, during the playoffs in 2009 against the Houston Rockets, Kobe is caught up in the field against Shane Battier and Kobe's feet are planted. He either has to pass or try and make the shot, but instead, Kobe sends the ball off the backboard and gets the ball to make the point. Clearly he planned this, and it's not the first time he's done that before. The year before, in the 2008 playoffs against the Utah Jazz, Kobe was once again stuck in the field against Andre Kirilenko along with Kyle Korver. He fakes the shot and then tosses the ball to the backboard to make the dunk. In 2004 against the Houston Rockets during the playoffs, Kobe drives the ball down the lane to make a shot with his back turn. Now you know who else did this all the time? Michael Jordan. To top it all off, back in 2001 against the 76ers, Gary Payton sends the ball from the three-point line to Kobe, who makes the one-handed alley-oop. When Kobe Bryant is zoned in, nothing can stop him. So how does Kobe show that he's above straight-up luck and prove he's 100% skilled? In an interview, he shared a story about a time early on in his career when he kept shooting air balls. He didn't go blaming people or get mad at himself. Instead, he chose to assess the situation. You remember back in high school when he had a week between each game he played, so there was more time to rest. But once he got to the NBA, there wasn't much time to rest since games were generally back-to-back and or multiple times a week. He realized that he didn't have the energy in his legs to last the long long haul, which affected his shot. When he observed his shots, he noticed that every air ball was in line with the net, but they kept falling short. He realized that he needed to get stronger and train for 82 games that he would play more frequently, aside from the weekly games he had with long breaks in between. And then when the playoffs came around, he knew he would still be ready. Further, he learned from Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and the list goes on. The main question when assessing them was, what did you do? He would observe their approach on the game, level of understanding, and detail to every piece of attention in the game. So he mirrored that. He also expressed how Michael was like a big brother to him when he entered the league. He mentioned that the players that had passion but weren't willing to commit their entire lives to doing that. He knew the places he could get the edge on others. When it was time to lock in, it was time to lock in. His family knew and understood that. Where other players were taking vacations and hanging out just to hang out with each other, but Kobe never did that. His motive from that was that he didn't want to get to the end of his career and say, I wish I would have done more. Check out this next video on the man Kobe learned so much from and was like a big brother to him.